welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. All right, so Revolt and Diddy, Sean Diddy Combs. Listen, so y'all know Cassie filed this lawsuit against Diddy, sexual assault, and she was claiming that, he made her have sex with these male prostitutes and they would record it, and he made her have the white nails because he liked the way her white nails looked against the dark skin of the male prostitutes. And all of these gross claims, I believe what did they do? They settled, which was wild. It was like a day and a half went by after she filed the lawsuit and they settled. And that is a for sure sign that Diddy has a lot of skeletons in his closet. It's not really about whether the contents of the lawsuit is true, but it's about who is going to be on the witness stand and what type of evidence are they going to provide if we go to trial. When you go to trial and people start bringing up stuff, it's a lot of dirty laundry, and Diddy doesn't want to have to go through that because Hunty, he has a lot of skeletons in his closet. So he has a lot going on. So they settled that, which was crazy. And then and you know what? I kind of feel like Cassie filing the lawsuit was her trying to be some sort of a hero. I'm trying to figure out the words to say, but I feel like she could have had the money because remember, before she filed the lawsuit, Diddy had already, offered her a lump sum of money and she did not take it. I think based off of the principle of the situation, she wanted to file the lawsuit in order to ring the alarm because she probably knows that there are more victims of Sean P. Diddy Combs out there, okay? So, listen, so they settled that, and then I think 2 more people came out and basically are claiming that they're victims of sexual assault via P. Diddy. And now, today, it is November 28th of 2023. TMZ says Diddy steps aside as chairman of Revolt in temporary move. Y'all, what's going on? They used a really cute picture of him, though. Okay, really, really cute. Listen, Diddy isn't about to let issues in his personal life take down the success of his personal life, making the difficult decision to temporarily step aside from his role as the chairman at Revolt. For those of you who don't know, Revolt is a media and TV company, a digital media TV company, right? It says sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ Diddy decided last week that he'd make the temporary move. We're told his goal is making the decision was not to allow the accusations he's facing distract from Revolt's mission of success. Okay, Revolt is currently celebrating its 10-year anniversary and doing well under the leadership of CEO DeTavio Samuels, who I just saw at STK like 2 weeks ago, crazy, and Chief Brand Officer Dion Graham. We're told Diddy is not involved in the company's day-to-day, right? So he's just the chairman. He sits on the board, okay? He sits on the board, but the person who's in charge of the operations day-to-day is Mr. Samuels, right? As we reported, Diddy was quick to settle a lawsuit brought by Cassie with an amicable resolution where she accused him of sexual assault, abuse, and human trafficking. All right, so he's stepping aside in order for the company and people looking at the company not to be distracted by Diddy's personal woes, which is probably best for the company because it is a distraction. You had one young lady who is doing a podcast. She does a podcast under Revolt, and I'll insert her name in here if I can find it, but she ended up leaving her podcast, okay? I think she left Revolt altogether. She said, fuck this. I'm not doing this podcast under Revolt because Revolt is also a podcasting network, right? She said, fuck this. I'm not going to be doing this podcast. I'm not recording this podcast under the Revolt name due to these allegations, accusations, and headlines regarding Diddy being an assailant. So you guys, I'm really interested to see how Diddy is going to fare with his other companies. What's going to happen with Ciroc, the vodka, De Leon, the tequila? What's going on with Bad Boy Records? Okay, we saw that he gave back the publishing to all the artists, but made them sign a NDA. RHOA said that they were only going to get $90, right? Okay, RHOA has been on Puff Daddy's ass since day one. But listen, what's going to happen to Bad Boy Records? What's going on with Sean John, the clothing company? It was announced, I believe, maybe a week or so ago that Macy's, I think, was dropping his suit line, Sean John. And I know a lot of people on social media were typing, they were like, oh my God, who even buys Sean John suits? And I was kind of like, well, yeah, Sean John really hasn't been in style since circa 2005. However, I think probably a lot of people will go into Macy's and just pick up a suit and don't really care what the label is, right? So yeah, I believe they dropped his ass, which is a really interesting situation. But what's happening with Ciroc De Leon, Bad Boy, all of these other companies that he is associated with? It is an interesting time, right, in the life of Sean Diddy Combs. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about everything in the comments down below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to create a great day. Bye.